One of the most important parts of the Paris Agreement from our perspective is that the preamble calls for all states to respect, promote, and consider human rights when taking climate action. The High Commissioner for Human Rights made it very clear in the lead up to Paris that mitigation was a human rights obligation, and failure to prevent the harms that climate change caused could be considered a breach of states' human rights obligations. That climate change is harming people, and it's harming them right now. We know that the disasters, which are often fueled by climate change and increasing frequency and intensity of natural disasters, are affecting people's lives, resulting in deaths, resulting in massive displacement. We're working on things like the slow onset adverse effects of climate change as well. Something that doesn't get as much attention, but is actually affecting millions and millions and millions of people. So the Human Rights Council has also given us a mandate in its annual resolution on human rights and climate change to work on these issues. And that means we've produced a number of studies on specific impacts of climate change. So climate change and its impacts on the human right to health, climate change and its impacts on the rights of children, climate change and its impacts on the rights of migrants. And that work, we think, also can help inform the action that should be taken here by states. Costa Rica, first of all, has been a real champion of integrating human rights in climate action. They chair the steering committee of something called the Geneva Pledge for Human Rights and Climate Action, which is a group of 33 states who have committed to bringing together their climate experts and their human rights experts and really working on this issue to put the sort of human face into climate action. And we had discussed with them this particular workshop, and as a way of following through on that commitment. And we went to San Jose and helped with the workshop, essentially. That OHCHR talked about a number of concrete ways that you could integrate human rights in a national adaptation plan of action. There were presenters there as well on gender equality, and there was a discussion with the team in Costa Rica that is drafting the National Adaptation Plan of Action. And certainly I think that workshop really did show a commitment on the part of Costa Rica, but as well on the part of the office to support concrete efforts to integrate human rights and climate action.